Number 10. Toyota GR86. This model is not an ordinary sports coupe trying to intimidate people with huge power figures. It is one of the rare models that reminds the driver of the true feeling of driving a car. The story of this car began with the Toyota 86 and Subaru BRZ project, but with the GR86 name, the spirit of Gazoo racing gave it a more serious performance character. The GR86 does not rely on a large turbo engine, but on a naturally aspirated 2.4-litre boxer engine, because the goal is not to artificially inflate power, but to preserve balance. This engine produces around 228 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque, and it is offered with either a 6-speed manual or automatic transmission. On the exterior, the low hood, wide stance, short rear section, and aggressive air intakes give the GR86 both a Japanese sports spirit and a modern racing character. Inside, everything is focused on the driver. A low seating position, a simple cockpit, sports seats, and a 2+2 layout that is practical enough for daily use. Since its price starts at around $32,000, the GR86 is considered one of the most interesting sports models that delivers supercar emotion in a more accessible form. The greatest magic of this car is that it is not the most expensive, the most powerful, or the loudest vehicle, but on the right road in the hands of the right driver, it can turn even an ordinary trip into an unforgettable racing scene. Number 9. Lexus IS 500F Sport Performance. The Lexus IS 500F Sport Performance is one of the luxury sports sedans that is becoming increasingly rare in today's market, carrying an old-school V8 spirit under its calm appearance. This model was introduced in 2021 as the most powerful version of the Lexus IS family, and its goal was not simply to compete with numbers, but to give the driver a pure, emotional, and mechanical feeling. Its story began with Lexus wanting to add a more aggressive F-Sport performance character to its image of comfort, reliability, and luxury. The biggest detail that makes this car special is that it does not rely on a turbo or hybrid system, but on a 5.0-litre naturally aspirated V8 engine, which makes it even more valuable in the modern sedan world. This engine produces 472 horsepower, sends power to the rear wheels through an 8-speed automatic transmission, and gives the Lexus IS 500 a classic, pure sports sedan character. While its rivals are more focused on turbo technology and artificial sound effects, the IS 500 creates a more real and emotional driving experience with its deep V8 sound and quad exit exhaust system. On the exterior, the long hood, large air intakes, F-Sport details, wide stance, and aggressive rear design give it the atmosphere of a hidden predator rather than a calm luxury sedan. Inside, sport seats, a driver-focused cockpit, high-quality materials, and luxury details such as the Mark Levinson sound system allow it to deliver performance and comfort at the same time. Its price starts at around $60,000, and as naturally aspirated V8 sedans become fewer in number, the Lexus YS 500 may become not just a car to drive in the future, but a special model for collectors. Number 8. Mazda MX-5 Miata RF. This model is one of the rare cars that has become a legend with its pure driving feel and lightweight sports spirit. The MX-5 story first began in 1989 when Mazda introduced a very special model to the automotive world by combining the simplicity of classic British roadsters with Japanese reliability. The RF version appeared in 2017, and with the name Retractable Fastback, it gave the Miata both the joy of an open roof and a more premium, coupe-like appearance. This car is loved for its balance, low weight, and rear-wheel drive character, which make the driver feel closer to the road. Its exterior, with a short front and rear end, low stance, sharp headlights, and hardtop roof mechanism, gives the MX-5 RF the character of a small but very attractive sports car. Inside, everything is simple, driver-focused, and sporty. The 2 seats, low seating position, compact cockpit, and the feel of the manual gearbox make the car feel even more alive. Under the hood, there's a 2.0-litre naturally aspirated 4-cylinder Skyactiv G engine, producing around 181 horsepower and 151 pound-feet of torque. The 6-speed manual transmission, rear-wheel drive system, and nearly 50-50 weight balance make this car feel more lively and fun in corners rather than just on straight roads. The starting price of the 2026 Mazda MX-5 Miata RF begins at around $38,450, and for that price, it is considered one of the most emotional sports cars with a luxury-like look, an open roof, and a true driver's spirit. Number 7. Subaru BRZ-TS. This model is not a loud machine, it is a sports coupe that shows its character in the corners. The story of the BRZ began with a lightweight, rear-wheel drive sports car project jointly developed by Toyota and Subaru, and the first generation was introduced to the automotive world in 2012. The TS version was created with the touch of Subaru Technica International, meaning STI engineers, bringing the standard BRZ closer to a sharper, more precise, and more serious handling character. This car does not try to inflate its power with a turbocharged engine. Instead, it proves that it is a true driver's car through low weight, a balanced chassis, and a natural driving feel. In its exterior, the low hood, wide stance, aerodynamic lines, TS details, 18-inch wheels, and sports braking system give it both a simple and aggressive appearance. Inside, the driver-focused cockpit, sports seats, digital display, and track mode make the BRZ-TS feel less like a daily coupe and more like a small track weapon. Under its hood sits a 2.4-litre naturally aspirated Subaru Boxer engine, producing around 228 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque, sending power to the rear wheels. The 6-speed manual transmission, Torsen limited-slip differential, STI-tuned suspension, and Brembo brakes make this car more lively and more confident through corners.